Was I not live? I don't know what's going on. I'm watching it. Let's log in the Discord still. Am I failing at live streaming again, boys? That doesn't surprise me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me, I guess. There we are, I'm live. Okay, so did everything I say just not get picked up? Oh, all right. Well, I've been streaming to myself. Did you not hear anything? Because I've been literally chatting for like 5 minutes to what I thought was. All right. Well, that's an OBS issue then, because I hit stream on OBS. All right. So all right. Well, let's start over. That's great. So welcome. My name's Mike. I don't know how to stream. I wasn't late. I've been here for like 15 minutes and I've been chatting for the last 5. So welcome to Technician Tuesday. We'll pretend that never happened. And picking up the wrong mic. You're not hearing this one? All right, hang on. I want that one. Oh. All right. How's that sound now? That's probably better. Yeah, okay. Take 3 maybe? Well, it'll just be take 2 for you guys. All right. You know, it's the little details. So my name's Mike. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I do know how to play radio. I don't know how to live stream. And I say that every time. So lower your expectations on the quality of these videos, but the message is what's important. So we like to play, we like to get on and promote inclusivity. Thank you, Callum. Welcome to my live stream. We like to promote inclusivity and positivity. And we like to laugh at my expense, which is just fine by me. So we want to promote technicians or really anyone who's new to amateur radio, but specifically technicians, because you're kind of limited a little bit by the bands, but you've got privileges on 10 meters between 28 and 28.5 megahertz. So between 28 and 28.2, you get to play digital, which is like FT8 and RIDI, that kind of stuff. So we'll probably play a little FT8 a little bit later. And from 28.3 to 28.5, we get to use our voices in the microphone. So we're going to give that a shot. And I said hi to everybody when I wasn't streaming, so I guess we'll say we'll skip the formalities. But we've got a couple people that I haven't seen before. There's George Wagner. Yes, technology. It's not my friend. Who else do we see? Coastal Waves and Wires, Walt here. Guys, go check out his channel. He just he's in the Outer Banks right now. I love the Outer Banks, or he was when he posted his video playing radio. QRP just he put an antenna. He went out on the pier and played some radio and made some good DX contacts. That was great. So 45 Autos here. Who else did I see? There was a YL in here. Pamela, Patricia, Samsonite. I have no idea. Where did she go? Pamela, there she is. Hi, Pamela. I don't know if we've seen her before, so welcome to the channel and all the regular ragtag Motley Crue guys here. So I don't rock. I just play one on TV. I am a rock. What does that say? Magic helmet. All right. Yeah, Josh, I'm not afraid of making an idiot of myself. That's why I do this. Good to see you, buddy. All right, so the bands I've been watching the bands a little bit today, and they're a little bit up and down on phone. So the solar terrestrial data. I'm looking at my geochron here. Geochron says it's fair. We've never been skunked. We've always managed to make some contacts. I think last week we made like 2 or 3 on phone, and then we had to go down to FT8 where we ended up making some DX contacts all the way down to Brazil and I think some of the islands off of Florida there. So, Greg, why do you not have a 10-meter radio? You need a 10-meter radio, buddy. So get one. Doesn't the no the You've got the 9700. That doesn't do 10 meters. Well, go spend some of that money of yours. Oh, before we talk, actually, let me show you. See that box right there? That's from Gigaparts, and there may be a new radio in there. So that's pretty fun. All right. So let's play some FT8. I'm on 20, not FT8. Let's play some single sideband. And we're on 28.473. Should be able to hear that. And there were some signals earlier on the scope, but there are none now. But that's okay, because when you're a stubborn German like me, you just plow ahead and keep going. So 28.473, we're always going to ask, is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Is the frequency in use? Because we want to be a good steward of amateur radio. We don't want to just start calling and maybe someone's there that we can't hear, having a conversation to someone that we can't hear, but I suspect there's nobody there. Is this frequency in use? This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Get a little noise reduction there for you. You know how the radio's audio is. I don't need that. So we got a little bit of noise reduction here, but that's about it. So let's rock and roll. CQ, 10 meters. This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta calling CQ10, calling CQ10 meters from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, looking for anyone, anywhere. Let's have a party. Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta.
Victor Alpha 5, Kilo Echo November.
Wow, that was quick. Victor Alpha 5, Kilo Echo November. Ken in Saskatchewan, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. It's actually about 15 above today. I'm just about to take the dog out for a walk.
Well, it's 72 degrees here in Texas, and it's getting a little chilly. I might have to close the windows tonight.
Yeah, I think I'm heading south next winter. I got you on a FT8 Coda on the 30th.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was at Galveston Island. I was just doing 10 watts with the boys, with Frank and Jason. So cool. Yeah, I've got you 5x8. You're sounding good here.
We're about a 5x7 here. I'll let you go so you can work some other people. 7-3, and thanks for the YouTube channel.
Hey, thanks so much. Good to get you in the log again, Ken. Hopefully we'll work you again next week. 73 from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, QRZ. No, that was the pile up. One and done. I'm glad I cracked myself up. CQ10, CQ from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, calling CQ10 meters from K8 MRD in Texas. Oh, they're down there. I can hear some guys down there, but boy, I can't make you out. CQ10, let's keep trying. CQ, Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Man. Who's the Delta Zulu Quebec? Was it Kilo Lima 7 Delta Zulu Quebec? Oh, he's in Washington. He's in Alaska County. Is that Kurt in Washington? Okay, very good. I just got you above the noise level. Let's give you like a 2x2, 22 into Texas. What's my signal report?
Well, I'm fairly used to the specifications, but you're fully audio, but you're not full audio. I can hear you well, but you're not fully loud.
All right, well, I'll call that a 5x1 then. How's that sound? Who cares?
That sounds great, and I can hear your voice on YouTube as well, so it's pretty funny.
Yeah, very good. You're actually about a 5x6 on that last one. You're coming up.
Oh, that's great. Well, this is K2 FT1000.
Very good. Well, she's making the trip. Hey, Kurt, good to get you in the log, brother. Looks like this is our first contact. I appreciate you coming back to the call. I'm going to try and make a few more there. All right, 73, buddy, 73. QRZ, Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta. Anyone, anywhere? So Saskatchewan and Alaska, I think those are polar opposites of the continent there. I think Saskatchewan's on the east side of Canada, isn't it? QRZ, Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta. CQ, CQ, CQ for 10 meters. This is Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta. Anyone, anywhere? Yes, the DX Commander pole is the sexiest rod. CQ10, CQ10, CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Looking for anyone, anywhere. CQ10, CQ10. Come on, Josh, you're not hearing me mobile? CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters. This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. CQ10, CQ10 from K8MRD. Calling CQ, CQ for 10 meters. Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Anyone, anywhere? CQ10, CQ10, CQ, CQ for 10 meters. This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Looking for anyone, anywhere. CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. CQ10, CQ10, CQ, CQ from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. CQ10. I don't know what corner gas is. I know center gas. Well, Josh, start driving east, buddy. We'll get in a skip zone somewhere or another. CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, CQ, 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 CQ10, CQ10 from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Looking for KI6 NAZ. Where are you, man? Mike Zero, Mike, Charlie X-Ray, where are you? No worries. We tried. CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, CQ10, CQ10 from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. CQ10, CQ10. Yeah, get that beam out. Oh, I heard a Kilo November 6. Who's the Kilo November 6? Come back, Kilo November 6. Kilo November 6, Tango, Foxtrot, November. Let's give you a 5x3, 53 in Texas.
You're about a 5x5 here in Northern California.
Copy the 5x5 in Northern California. Thanks so much for coming back to the call. All right, 73, QRZ, Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Anyone, anywhere, CQ10. That's 3. We beat last week. And that's only in 6 minutes. Shoot, I would have activated a park by now. CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, CQ, CQ from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. CQ10, CQ10. This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Calling CQ10. Ron, I worked Washington. You should be hearing me. I got where was he? In Bellevue. Go to Bellevue. CQ10, CQ10, CQ, CQ, CQ from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters. This is K8MRD calling CQ, CQ for 10 meters. Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Anyone, anywhere? CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, CQ10, CQ10, Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Anyone, anywhere, calling CQ, 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 CQ10, CQ10, Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Where's all those European lads at? Okay, let's do that.
CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, CQ,
oh,
CQ,
crap.
CQ for 10 meters from Kilo 8 Mike
I
Romeo
forgot
Delta.
my water.
CQ10.
Hold, please.
CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, CQ, CQ, CQ for 10 meters from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, CQ10. CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, CQ,
It's like nothing happened.
For 10 meters from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, CQ10. CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, CQ.
That is why you need voice record.
From Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, CQ10.
Yeah, Shane, you're welcome, buddy. Thanks for. Was that you? You had your girlfriend or something you were going to show? There were two QFI stations we worked. I couldn't remember.
CQ 10 meters, CQ
I think
10
that was
meters,
you.
CQ for 10 meters from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, CQ 10.
CQ 10 meters, CQ 10 meters, CQ. This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Looking for anyone, anywhere, calling CQ from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, CQ 10. See the top of my head a little better. CQ 10, CQ 10 meters, CQ 10 meters. Has the 7610 been a big improvement? Or, I mean, it's a better radio, but I mean, it's probably more radio than I need, to be honest with you. I'm never giving it back. I don't technically own this radio. This is on loan from a very generous viewer who goes by T-Ray, who lives about an hour south of me. Hope he's feeling better. He wasn't able to make it out over the weekend to do the POTA that we had on Galveston Island. Said he had the flu. Hopefully it wasn't the Rona. I guess no flu is good flu. Started out good. Yeah, it seems to die right when I get on the air, right when I finally remember to hit go live. We might have to go to digital again. Fortunately, I did a video on how to get started in FT8 for anyone. I think I call it like FT8 Masterclass or something. The only reason I call it Masterclass is because I actually read the manual. I know, crazy, right?
CQ 10 meters, CQ for 10 meters from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, CQ 10.
Yeah, nobody's hearing me anywhere else either. Hey, see you later, Greg. Thanks for coming by. Go check out K6EGG. He's got a great channel, too. He does a lot of live streams doing digital stuff, DMR and Fusion, D-Star, that kind of stuff. Mostly D-Star, but he does it all. He's like, I have all the digital radios. Yeah, she's rough. Well, hopefully you guys have your FT8 set up. So we might have to do that soon. CQ 10 meters, CQ 10 meters. This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, calling CQ 10 from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. I mean, we did 50% better than we did last week. So 3 contacts on a dead band. It's not so bad. How did I cure all the RF coming back down the radio stream? That's a great question. I don't know. I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing. CQ 10 meters, CQ 10 meters, CQ 10 from Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Anyone, anywhere, CQ 10. What did you work VK on? Working VK anywhere is, or maybe that's on DMR. That doesn't count. You want me to go to CW? Hang on. Hit the wrong button. Let's bring out old Betsy here. How's that? Well, I'm waiting. You can do CW anywhere. It's not common, With CW, literally you can do anywhere. I mean, where your privileges are. Oh, I hear someone. I am not a gentleman, Chris. Yeah, there's nothing. You guys fully understand that I'll have no idea how to come back to you if you come back to me on CW, because I can't decode or whatever it is. But I can talk and I can send. That's on a straight key. That's this J38 key here. We keep that close by. So there you go. We tried. So we're not even making. So like, you'll hear a lot of guys be like, "Oh, you got to get on CW. It really punches through." Well, we just did that. We didn't get anything, did we? Well, hey, screw off. Do you think I care? What an asshole. Bye. All right. CQ10, CQ10, CQ, CQ, CQ from 10 meters. This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta calling CQ, CQ, CQ from K8MRD. Yeah. That was the bad police that just got. I thought his name was Super Sticker. Maybe he was paying me for sucking. All right. So should we go down to digital? I'm going to scroll around really quick. Whoops. Go there. Let's see if anybody. I saw a couple stations earlier. Knitting is good. How else would you have, blankets and shawls, scarves? What did this stream turn into? Yeah, Chris, but everybody watching, that's all I care about. Besides, if somebody came back to my CQ on CW, I'd be like, So, no, I don't do CQ or CW. Maybe one of these days. All right, let's see here. But hey, we got one guy to leave. That's pretty cool. Some people find no value in trying to help others. Who's this guy?
CQ, November 7 Whiskey, November 7 Whiskey.
November 7 Whiskey. At a special event station?
Thank you, November 7 Whiskey.
Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta.
Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, Father Nat.
Roger, you're 5x6 in Texas. All right, well, we just got that. I wonder who that is. Let's look him up. No, I'm not logged in the QRZ. Yeah, yet you're still here. What a sad ham. Oh, yeah, there's one in every bunch. All right, so let's. He's the one guy when your video has 500 likes and one. Yeah, I mean, there's there's an asshole in every crowd, aren't there? Usually it's me, but today it's super stacker. He is the knitting guy. He's going knitting. So let's go there. And we learned from last week. Let me save this really quick. That we need to turn that off. And now, hey, look at that, green buttons, and they're just working. You're under a tornado watch. Wow, that sucks. Well, watch out. I mean, maybe ham radio, knitting. Is that like the next cool thing to do? Could be. Honestly, like I would love to be able to go fishing while I'm at a POTA, because I think ham radio and fishing are very similar, because you're like throwing out the bait and waiting to see who comes by. Hey, Chris is here. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, well, some of us got to make the big bucks, so it might as well be you. See you later, George. All right, so now we're looking at if anybody's new. This is FT8. So this program here on the right is called WSJTX, and that's part of this little waterfall, all this yellow and blue stuff. And then the map here is called Grid Tracker. So this part here and then this window here are part of Grid Tracker. So when the bands kind of stink and when you don't know CW, you can pretty much always rely on FT8 to make some contacts. And it sounds like this, and it's really dumb. Any thoughts on ARRL's volunteers? I don't know anything about it, so I'm going to go with no. What did he say? Volunteers on the air event. I mean, I'm not really a volunteer. I don't know what I would have to do with that, but I mean, I mostly support the ARL. Other than Logbook of the World is the biggest ginormous pile of garbage on the face of the earth. But yeah, no, I like them for the most part. So basically, what we can do with FT8, it takes that. Let's call it a 3 kilohertz wide signal that we transmit with our voice, and it squishes it down to, what is it, 50 hertz? I mean, it's really, really narrow. So it uses your power very efficiently, but it's also able to, look at this, we got somebody coming back already. Haven't even called CQ. It's also able to decode really, really weak signals. Not to be confused with low power. Use as much power as you need to make the contact. And I need to turn my power down, and I actually need to tune my antenna, so let's do that really quick. Okay. Because I'm not quite resonant on 10. My antenna's a little long. So it's a fun thing to do. And we're making contacts to Whiskey Mike 7 Charlie, who is 1,394 miles away. So that's pretty awesome. So where was he? Oregon or something like that? Somewhere in Seven Land. Somewhere in this area. Had I been paying attention. Where are you? I think he's somewhere in this part of the world. So anyway, if he's in the chat, he'll let us know. And he said 73. So it's all digital. So the cool thing about this is if say you're like you have mic fright or something, you know, you're new to radio, and like I've been a musician my whole life mostly, and I want transmit even first. See, all these people are coming back to me. Whiskey One RKD. So like getting on stage and doing this kind of stuff, like it doesn't bother me. But the first time when I finally got licensed, I'm like, I was a little nervous to get on the air and key up, right? So this way, all you have to do is click your mouse, and you can start making contacts, get familiar with radio and how all that stuff works. I don't know what that means, but thank you. From Bedias. Thanks. Man, you should have seen the pileup in Galveston. It was ginormous. All right, who was next? Who did we just work? Did we an RKD? Let's try a Whiskey Bravo 7, Bravo Oscar Whiskey. So, like, right away you can see we're making... I haven't even called CQ yet, but people know we're here, so they're just calling me. He's already saying 73. Maybe we worked him already. Or did I not send his 73? Maybe I'm screwing up everything. I don't know. Let me stop. Did I not get? Did I not send his 73? Let's do that really quick. Or maybe not. Maybe we're gonna work this guy. Callum, get rid of this guy. I'm not on mod mode. I'm in pop-up mode. Get rid of Super Stacker. That guy's a dumbass. I'm sick of seeing him. Bye-bye, some bitch. So that is what we call a ham radio troll or ham radio police. He's just a guy who's like jealous that we're all having fun. Maybe he couldn't pass his license because he's too stupid. Whatever reason, but there's just people who. Thanks, Cal. There's just people who are out to spread negativity. I don't have any room for that shit in my life. I'm a negative enough person as is. All right, we're not getting Bravo Oscar whiskey. So yeah, it's it is what it is. When you have too much fun, the fun police are gonna. All right, so now I'm just gonna call CQ because there's just too many people. Kate MRD rocks. Thanks. Thanks, Cal. And now he doesn't get to have any more fun. So, yeah, I don't understand it. Like, never in my life have I, well, I won't say never. But like, why would you go on someone's anything and then just to be a curmudgeon? I don't get it. I don't see how you would. Well, that guy was. So the Galveston pile up. So I made like 120. No. So we were using the DX Commander Expedition at Galveston, and it kicks butt. And the great thing about it is it's just a multi-band vertical. It's resonant. There's no tuners. There's no transformers. It's just your coax into wires, and it throws your signal out and makes lots of contacts. So I think I got about 100. I got 120 on phone. Excuse me. And then I did some FT8 towards the later part, and I think I got like 35 more contacts on FT8. It's about 150 contacts in a few hours. We were kind of rotating between because we just had one radio set up, so we were rotating between all the guys. But it was great, and just buy a DX Commander and put it on the beach. It's lots of fun. All the wires are still covered in sand. I need to clean it off, but it's great. Those so the new I've got a video coming out tomorrow. That's why I texted you, Callum. You better have those clips on your website because I'm posting a video about them tomorrow. Or you're gonna get a bunch of emails wondering where they are. I looked for them. I didn't see them. I saw the ones that you used they weren't the ones that had the part that you can twist with your fingers. They were just the like you needed a wrench for them or something like that. So go have Lockie fix your website. All right, we're calling CQ twice now. Why is my SWR going up? That's no bueno. It shouldn't be. I'm tuned. I should be able to do 50 watts on this antenna, no problem. Oh, there we are. Okay. Maybe I had the tuner off. I don't know. It's doing fine now. Okay, all new Expedition plates. All kits come with the wing nuts. But do you have where you can just buy them separately if somebody wants to upgrade? Because that's literally what the thumbnail says. I think it says DX Commander upgrade. Either way, or just buy a new DX Commander Expedition just for the plates. All right, ZL2FT is calling us. Let's see if we see him. I'm not hearing you. All right, so we just got K5NZ. So I'm on 2100 hertz. If you want to zero beat me. Yeah, that's why I only do 50 watts with this antenna. It can't handle 100. I've never had a problem with 50 watts. I think I just didn't have the tuner engaged because this antenna is a bit long. It's stretched in the year or so since I put it up, and I just haven't done anything to tune it because I don't care as much about my home antenna as I do like the 900 portable antennas that I have. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. I'll yeah, okay. I'll throw that in the video. Yeah, send it to me in Discord. But I just opened it up in a new tab. But I'll probably close that because I'm using Chrome to watch the stream. I think, and I hate Chrome. Okay, enable transmit. So we're making contacts. Well, here's New Zealand, ZL3IO. So I can hear him, but I can't hear you. Chris, I don't want to hear it. You're up when it's like midnight for me. Of course, that's probably like 8 in the morning. So you've stayed up late. I've seen you. Yeah, 3 o'clock's just kind of the sweet spot for what YouTube tells me. Is a good time to come on. So, but it's also like I can't go later because 10 meters really kind of closes as it gets dark. I might could go like an hour earlier, but turn the knob to 11. Yeah. So let's see. Let me. We'll transmit more. Yeah, my SWRs aren't doing anything. I didn't have the tuner in. Cal, you're post whatever you want, dude. You're fine. That's why you're a mod. Post away. Post your Discord. Post your whatever you want. Your OnlyHams account if you want. Dudes like dudes with mohawks account, whatever. All right, KW7AT. He's in he's in Montana. Look at that. So we're getting out farther than he's right here. So that's the cool thing about Grid Square. I'm here. He's way up here in Flathead, Montana. So we couldn't get much on phone, but we're getting all over the place on FT8. And that's why FT8 is magical. You get a lot of haters on it. That's fine. That's the thing in ham radio. Like that guy who was posting in the chats. He was probably a guy who only likes 80 meters. And you know what? I probably pissed him off because I was ragging on nets. He's probably one of the net control. This is the YL system. We're taking check-ins for the YL system. He's probably one of those guys. And he heard about me. And he's like, I'm gonna go troll that MRD guy. So, fortunately I got thick skin. I don't care about people like that. I don't waste my time with such nonsense. Oh, did I just get off your frequency and he's saying 7.3 to me? Oops. Let's do that again. I might have screwed that up. I got another thing from Amazon I'm going to review too. We'll see how good it is. Because a certain radio company couldn't be bothered to include it with their $500 radio. So I bought a knockoff out of spite. That's a great question. Any POTA goals this year? No. No, I mean I get out when I can. But it's like as the channel kind of grows and evolves, there's only like so many POTA videos I can make. How many people really want to watch me just do a POTA? They still get a couple few thousand views, but that Rove that we did, there's probably only there's less than 2,000 views on it since it posted yesterday. So that kind of tells me that not as many people are interested in watching them. But no, like I never really cared about the awards and all that. I just go out and have fun. POTA when I started was not POTA as it is today, so it's just evolving, which is a great thing. But the only thing I ever really cared about was the repeat offender award, just because I think that's a cool name. Like if you get in trouble with the law, you're a repeat offender. Well, you go do a POTA in a park 20 times in the same park, you're a repeat offender. I think that's really cool. But it's a bummer because when Ryan and I did that rove, the last park, we had a couple issues, and we were not able to complete that 5-park rove in the same Zulu day. It was actually so 6 o'clock Central is the new Zulu day, and it was like just after that when we started the new park, so we didn't get our credit for it, which I think is kind of stupid. So yeah, Cal, I'm still on a I don't have unlimited data. I'm still on an old plan that has like I have like rollover minutes for my data. So I don't live stream off of my phone because I'll just burn through my data. And it's only like $15 more for like an unlimited account, but it's not really unlimited. And I'm on AT&T. I'm not trying to switch phone plans and all that crap, so, or like phone carriers. But yeah, I agree. It would be kind of fun to do. Like Ham Radio Dude's done a couple live POTA streams. Those are cool. And it would certainly be a bit more active than it's like, I guarantee you if I was calling CQ POTA on 10 meters, we'd get more. I activated, I did 10 meter sideband over the weekend and got probably 10 or 15 contacts. I mean, the bands were down, but when you're on the beach and the noise level is 0, you can pull out those weak stations. And having a DX commander doesn't hurt either. But a 2 foot by 2 foot by 5 inch box for a single 120 millimeter fan. I mean, that's 2 feet for 120 millimeters. So that's like a 10-inch fan. Or no, that's 12 centimeters. That's what, like 7 inches or something, 8 inches. I forget my metric. I used to work in metric all the time. And now I'm forgetting them. But the metric system is the best. What the hell is what is 12 centimeters? 10 is 4, so 5 inches. There we are. A little under 5 inches. Jeez. What I do for a living, I was in sales for a large tile company. I was a sales manager. Yeah, that Thomas is awesome. I love Thomas. And we got him over when we did our 5-park rove. But he's not live streaming. He doesn't like editing. So he just uploads it to YouTube and that's what you get. And somehow he makes his videos interesting and a lot of people watch them all the way through. But yeah. I've come up with a really easy, so like editing POTA videos used to be the worst thing in the world. Cal, we're going to cut it off in about 11 minutes, so if we don't see you, we'll see you later. So, yeah. But thanks for stopping by. But I've figured out a really easy way to edit those videos now. And now they're like some of the faster videos that I edit. So let's see if we can make a few more. We're still getting, where was he? Washington? Yeah, so we're still getting out to Washington. Where's the rest of the country? I might stop transmit. We're seeing some Brazil stations. See if we can get some DX. It's always fun. I always love, like, that's kind of the thing that I like the most about making contacts is just to see how far I can go. That's just it always fascinates me how far we can transmit with just 100 watts in a wire. If I'd have been live streaming when I made my first DX contact, I worked Slavko in where is he, Slovenia or something like that. Was he Sierra 5-1 Delta X-ray, something like that? And with just a fan dipole that I made out of 14 gauge wire. And I was using a hey, look at that, we're getting the same part of the country again. I was on my first HF radio was a Yaesu FT 450. And yeah, everybody's gotten Slavko. Him and his brother, they each have like over 1 million contacts each. They're just, and if you see their station, it's just this power station. But yeah, so when I worked him, I was screaming like a little girl with excitement. I'm like running around my house. My cat's like, "What the hell are you doing?" It's just so exciting, and it's like heroin. Though I've never done heroin, but like you hear, like they're always chasing that first high. That's kind of what DX is. It's just, and especially when you do it portable, when you're just out in the middle of nowhere with a radio you set up, you're running battery power on some little wire antenna. I don't get sports analogies so much. I can wax intellectual about hockey a little bit, but that's it. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny because, well, it's probably just 10 meters. Like if we go, we got 9 minutes. If we went to like any other band, like if we went to like 20, we could probably make some contacts. But this is for technicians, guys. Remember, this is for new guys to show you what you could like. You can sit here and have fun. You can be an introvert. You don't have to talk to people. You can sit on your front porch with a glass of whiskey and a cigar and just sit here and play radio and make contacts. I worked some islands in the middle of the Pacific Ocean that I didn't even know were there on 80 meters one night on FT8. Thousands and thousands of miles away. Oh, maybe I should hit enable transmit. So, you know, people say CW gets through. Really, FT8 would arguably get through better than CW. Yeah, there I said it. Yeah, there's no mic fright with FT8. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, I mean you could have mouse fright, I guess, if you're scared of a mouse. But yeah, I mean honestly, when I first got FT8 set up, when it just came out, what was that? Probably 2017 or 18 that FT8 was coming out. I was kind of nervous. Like, am I screwing it up? Am I doing it right? You know, I just loaded up the software and had another guy on the repeater tell me what to do, and that's the way I learned it. But now I've actually read the manual and made videos on it, and I'm on FT8 quite a bit. Because if I show you, we got a QRP station here. He's pretty good. He's minus 11. He's got a good signal. Let's see where he is. Yeah, it's been up and down all day. Before the stream, I saw a few stations on sideband. FT8's kind of been the same. It probably looks a little bit worse. Let me zoom in a little bit here. It's not quite as active right now. Oh, now we got K6WRF coming. So we just worked that QRP station. Cool. Up in same part of the country. I have to set up a different antenna. Because propagation is always right here. Once or twice we've gotten out to like New England, but all right, let's get this K6WRF station. Yeah, dude, that is exactly what I did. I bought a used FT450 off a ham who he never used it, so he gave me a great deal. He was just one of the guys in the club, and I paid $440 for the radio, the Yaesu, the hell is it? The FP1030A power supply, which I'm still using to this day. That's probably like a $280 power supply, maybe, and then an MFJ, one of the manual antenna tuners, really good tuner. I mean, you can tune a wet noodle with them, all for $440. So because most of the manufacturers, well, all of the manufacturers, any like mobile radio or handheld radio you're going to get, probably the first radio as a technician for most technicians, they don't do single sideband like we're doing today. So don't be afraid to reach out to the repeaters and the clubs. Ask around, hey, does anybody have an old radio they'd be looking to get rid of? You don't need to spend $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 on a new rig to get your feet wet, especially as a technician. But if you get something used, you know, you get your feet wet, you see what it's really all about. Oh, come on, K6WRF. There, okay. There, now you're coming back. Okay. You get your feet wet. You really kind of learn a lot about. So like when you're reading in the manuals and the textbooks about like single sideband and the different modes and things, like it doesn't make any sense. It didn't to me. Then once you get the radio, I'm more like a hands-on kind of learner. Then when you get the radio, it's like, oh, I see. Now it makes sense. You have kind of the carrier in the middle. You have the lower sideband, the upper sideband. Get rid of the carrier on one sideband, and you're left with just single sideband. Makes sense, but you can see it on a waterfall. Seeing it in a textbook didn't happen for me. That's pretty cool. PSK reporters hearing me. But they ain't working me. Being heard and being... But that's PSK reporters a little bit different. That's just people who are thoughtful enough to keep the radios on in just listening mode. And whoever they hear, kind of like Whisper. I wish I could get like just a receiver to dedicate to Whisper. Then I'd need another antenna over the house, which would not be a bad thing. What the heck was I saying? I don't know. Probably something stupid. A little bit, Josh. A little bit. Only on 10 meters, though. Only on 10 meters. All right, so we'll hop over to we'll since I started a little late, we'll give this we'll give the technicians a taste of what you can do when not if but when you upgrade your license to general. Yeah, see? When I was a tech, SSP was hard to figure out. Or when people spoke about it, I had no idea. Yeah, sure. But they're also, I mean, you got to learn. You got to think. There's so many facets of this hobby. You kind of really do. Somebody just emailed me the other day, in fact, about just like ham speak. Like we speak in Q codes and all this different jargon, and you kind of just have to learn slowly. I mean, I had ham radio A to Z. Hey, thank you. You've dedicated a lot of your time as well. So thank you for what you do. There's so much jargon that you have to learn. So I printed out the Q codes, I printed out the phonetic alphabet, and I just had them stuck on the wall in front of my shack above my radio. So and like me and another guy on the repeater would just kind of like, we'd just talk and practice phonetics and stuff. And just, you know, we were kind of similar age and similar interest, that kind of thing. So, all right. So let's go. Did I not send him 73? 73s. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't think I sent him 73. We'll go down to 20 meters and see what we can do. Because, like, I could sit on 10 meters and do this all day long. I don't care. But we'll just do a little added bonus today. The bands are stinking it up right now. That's okay. No, I came back to you. K6 WRF. And then you left me. All right. So we see a little bit here on the waterfall. I suspect if we go down to, let's say, 18 megahertz, which is 17 meters, we might see a little bit more. And now I'm being maybe 20 meters. Yeah, so here we are. So 20 meters is kind of the more popular band. I'm really fond of the higher frequencies, lately just because they're starting to open up. So yeah, here's 20 meters is doing pretty good. So let's try and find a clear frequency here. We can't ask if the frequency is in use, but we can sit here and look, make sure there's nobody just transmitting on the frequency. Yeah, I'll stay, Mike, from the the Republic. We could probably sit on 20 meters for a second and see if we could get some DX. Yeah, I activated the Galveston Island State Park on Friday on 20 meters. All right, so nobody's there, so I'm going to hit enable CQ. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I shouldn't need to tune, but what I do need to do, and I didn't do last time, shame on me, let's tune, make sure our ALC isn't going crazy. Like that. Get her down there. Okay. Now we're putting out a clean signal. And now I'll hit enable transmit. Activated 3 parks on 20 yesterday. Awesome. Very good. I did absolutely nothing yesterday. It was great. Got your kilo for 81.53 today. Congratulations. That's awesome. A kilo is when you make 1,000 contacts from one park. That is fantastic. That's a good milestone. I mean, that's a lot of going to the park. I really want to try. I want to try to get a kilo in a day. I think I could do that. I think. See, yeah, we're getting a bunch of stations in here now. Look at this guy, 15 over. So KE8OUM, he's minus 24. That's like at the very bottom of the noise floor. But look at these stations. We've got up here in Michigan. We've got here in like Illinois-ish. Here's what station is this? North Dakota? No, that's Montana. So we're getting out more than just that one grid square in Washington. So this view here on the right is what frequency we're on, and that's everyone that we're hearing on our frequency. So we just worked him. Who's next? Whiskey, Oscar, Charlie, Romeo. As soon as I stop sending, we'll go back to this guy. Would you need multiple radios to do a kilo in a day? No. I mean, you can. Detroit basketball. Keep representing. No, I mean, I'll always be a Red Wings fan, but I'm just done with Michigan. I spent most of my life there. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt today. I was out on my front porch trying out. I just upgraded the firmware on this cheap Chinese piece of crap antenna tuner that I have, this ATU 10. I upgraded the firmware on it, and it appeared to be doing a little bit better, but it's still. I'm gonna take it out to the park and get it under some better ground and see what can happen with it. Kilo in less than 48 hours is one thing. I want to do kilo in a day, and by day I mean like I'm not spending all night there. So like sun up to sun down is kind of. I should probably do it in the summer when I have more time. Fortunately, the days are getting longer now. Okay, who's next? KD9YY. Let's go to them. See, look at this. All this red are all people calling me. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different states calling me, just from switching frequencies. Because 10 meters is kind of. Oh, there's a sorry soul right there. Go Lions. Man, there's something about Lions fans. You are a dedicated bunch. The funny thing is, every year it's the exact same story. It's like, man, we're looking good this year. We got a new wide receiver, a core, whatever. I don't know the positions, but they always talk about like the new guys and the draft. And you guys got to understand, Ford owns the Lions. Ford does not care. It's clear by their actions because they're still selling out the stadium. They built up a brand new stadium. They sell it out every Sunday. The Lions are the most losing team of any sport in the history of time. That's a fact. And so why would they put more money into like paying for players when they're already putting butts in the seats? And all right, I lost where we were. Maybe this guy. Who knows? So it's like, why would they spend more money like actually getting players? It's not like what Mike Ilitch did with the Red Wings in the late 90s, where he basically bought a dream team and we won like, what, we won like 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years, something like that. It was ridiculous. It was great. I say we. I did absolutely nothing to help them other than to give them my support and wear my Chris Osgood jersey, or sweater, excuse me. Izzo will ping me for that one. Should I get a bottle of whiskey and do this for another 8 hours? No. So anyway, I just wanted to come down here for a little bit, and I'm not going to stay on too much longer. But look at how full this waterfall is. So technicians, awesome. You're a technician. You're better than most of the people in the world because they are not amateur radio technicians or foundation license, whatever your country is. You see, you're already better than most of the people in the world. But if you upgrade to general, that really it just opens up a completely different world. It's amazing. I can't do gin, Jimbo. Gin's one of my few that I can't do. I can't do gin. I can't do rum. I can't do what's that really nasty one? Southern Comfort. There's something really, really gross. All right, there's too many. I'm just going to hit enable TX and come back to the first person. So look at this. Of most of the country is calling me now. That's pretty awesome. Where did you go? Yes, get the whiskey, stay on 10 meters. No, not today. KD9YY, didn't we just work earlier? Maybe I didn't complete it. Maybe I didn't click on you. I don't know. I feel we literally just worked, though. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll get one or two more. I sin enough as is. Well, you kind of have to believe in that stuff, but okay. Who's got a good signal? There's no DX? Come on. Look at this. I'm just going to sit here on receive for a second. So we've got Michigan, Florida, Minnesota, Michigan, Minnesota, who are all coming after me. So let's just go to this JJM station. Where's he? Michigan. Oh, he's in Allegan. Okay. That's right there. Let's zoom in. Just west of Detroit, as the Canadians would say. So he's just north of Battle Creek. So he's there. I used to live like right... let's see if we can find it. Farmington. Not Farmington Hills, but Farmington is where I grew up, and then I lived in West Bloomfield. Yep. And nobody cares. Get a little geography lesson. Not hearing any of you British boys. Or any DX, really. It was for me. Tech is the gateway drug in ham radio. Absolutely. Can I try 20-meter phone? I can. Jimbo's shouting. Ham harder, Jimbo. Ham harder. No, I would try phone, but the stream's getting a little long. I still have videos I have to film. This is like a nice interruption to my otherwise busy day today. Play radio for an hour or so. Hey, we got a super chat. Where does that go? How the hell do you say that? We'll just call you Beethoven. I wanted to thank you, besides my Twitter post, your speaker wire videos and quote. Shit, I can't read. Your best antenna is the one you got. Drove me to build a 10-meter dipole in my apartment. Fantastic. So far, so good. That's great. That is great. Thank you for the $10 super chat. See? Just make something. Make something. Doesn't matter. There is no perfect antenna. The one you have is the best one. Have I worked Brazos Bend State Park? Yes, I have. Several times. That's a hike for me, though. I'll go with Scott, KI5NPL, from Ham Radio for Non-Techies. He lives about an hour and a half south of me, and then Brazos Bend's probably about 40 minutes south of him. So that's, we don't get out there all the time. Hey, what do we got? Another super chat? What does that say? Don Whiskey 6 Charlie Romeo Tango. Thank you for the $10 super chat, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now look at this. Everybody's coming. So JJ, we got him. We got all these people coming back. It's hard to just stop. Look at what we've done. Well, that's not. Here's Cuba coming in now. Or whatever that. La Habana. Yeah, there's a lot. ZRY. Let's get him. There you go, buddy. K8ZRY. He's up there in Michigan. Isn't he in Livonia or something? Or maybe he's in Warren. Whatever. Close enough. He's one of them East Side boys. Fair East Side. Mr. Clark. Some guy beating up Kid Ray. Such a great movie. What are you saying, Lord Callum? So Wendy asked what that 666 on my credit card the other day. Brilliant. You're going to have to go to church again, brother. You might have to go to, what do they call it? Confession? Say, oh, speaking of church, I just watched a video. I'm sure like literally 0% of you guys are going to care, but I thought this was interesting. So Ed Sheeran, I'm sure everybody's heard of Ed Sheeran. I don't listen to Ed Sheeran. But there's a band called Cradle of Filth. They're a death metal band. And apparently Ed Sheeran was a big fan of Cradle of Filth when he was younger, before he turned into the, what is it, pop music? I don't even know what he plays. So apparently Ed Sheeran and Cradle of Filth might be doing a collaboration together. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'll have to check that out. See what becomes of that. Kilo Zero Oscar Tango Charlie 1,000 miles away. Where is he? In Indiana. Okay. We're getting out there. No, you know what? I don't have any interest in satellites whatsoever. I've been with people who have tried to do satellites in my club in Michigan. I've also watched Frank try and get satellites at field days and stuff, and it's just too much. It doesn't really interest me now. I like the fast-pacedness of it, and I like the science behind it. Like, everything I think is fascinating, but it's just, I don't know, it's not for me. Let's throw one more CQ out. We'll make one more contact, and we'll call it. Yeah, that was probably before. No, I probably got up at like 7:30. I didn't get on the radio I didn't turn the radio on until probably 1 o'clock or so. And there wasn't much going on 10 meters. But what can you do? N2XHZ. Where's he? New York or something? Into Virginia. Okay. Into Orange. Where's Orange, Virginia? He's by Washington. Okay. Beautiful Chesapeake Bay. Oh, he's up there. He's in the mountains there. Or maybe he's in a valley. I don't know, but Virginia's a beautiful state. I could live in Virginia again. He's not hearing me, though. Richmond likes Cradle of Filth. Richmond likes Lamb of God, too, and Guar. I never went to the Guarbecue. That sucks. All right. So I'm going to give up on this guy because he's not hearing me. Sorry. Oh, Lord Callum is watching something else before bed. You don't want to enjoy your evening with the relaxing sounds of K8MRD. And now it's time in England for Pillow Talk. We're doing a little FT8 here. We're going to work Kilo Uniform 8 Romeo Lima Yankee. He's coming at us all the way from Macomb, Michigan. That's approximately 1,070 miles away, or in British units, 80 million wibblies. Oh, yeah. This is what FT8 is all about. Let's bring the ladies on now. Where are all the YLs at? See, now he's not hearing me. Yeah, I don't think another 9-hour live stream is going to be happening anytime soon. But you never know. You never know. That was a rarity. That was definitely not. I wanted to play FT8 for like an hour, and it just didn't stop. So, is 20 meters dying here? This is Bob Harris. This is Bob Harris coming at you. Let's see. Golf Zero, Bravo, Oscar Bravo is my call sign here. You're listening in on Her Majesty's Radio. I don't know. New Aerosmith song. I don't care about Aerosmith. K6YYL, relax to the soothing sounds of KMRD radio stuff. Beaming at you at 14.074 megahertz on this Tuesday afternoon. It's currently 4:16 p.m., 71.9 degrees. KMRD. Daytona FPV is calling me. Is that UKU8RLY? Hey, Tech Minds is here. Get out of here. Frickin', I just hit the big time, boys. We got Tech Minds in the chat. Hopefully you all know who he is. Thank you for the 15-pound super chat. That's probably like $50 and whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, that's the frickin', oh, people are chatting with me in Grid Tracker. I don't know how to do that. For wearing the cool t-shirt. Dude, I need to get another one of these. I've had this for a long. There's like holes and stuff in it. I just can't bring myself to get rid of it. Awesome, glad to have you here, Tech Minds. Ah, we got Tech Minds and Callum and Josh here. Oh, there he is. All right, we're gonna go over to Josh. California finally. Welcome. Look at L.A. to Houston. Let's see. He's pointing the beam at us. Sorry, RLY. I just stopped. I'll come back to you, dude. Snow Cones just sent me a picture. He's got his DX Commander 12 meter out. Looking, he did a good job on the build. Now, come on, Joshua. Let's make this happen here, buddy. We might have to give up on Josh. He's not even coming back to me. I'm not even hearing him now. Oh, well. Yeah, all right. Let's work Hotel India 3, Mike, Papa, Charlie. Sorry, Josh. You're dead to me. I wonder if there was somebody in the chat. You heard me 5 times? 9 times. Am I still using that MFJ power supply you did a video on? Yes, I am. It's not my main power supply. It's over my workbench. So like that bench behind me when I'm in my shack just talking to the camera. There's a power supply there. And it works really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Snow Cones, if I had the ability to live stream that fast, I would. But picture a vertical pole going up. That's what it looks like. Yeah, Josh, you got to ham harder, buddy. Told you that years ago. What is this here? I can't. I got to get another monitor. HI3 MPC with 100. I don't know what that is, but DOP 100. We got 100 DOPs. Thank you, buddy. I don't know what that is, but that's awesome, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From that's Dominican Republic, isn't it? But we're not working at HI3 MPC. I'll just let it go. We'll keep working it. I am running 50 watts. 50 big ones. $250. Dominican pesos. Okay. I did not know that the dollar or the thing was a peso in Dominica. Snow Cones with the $10 super chat. Thank you, buddy. You guys are so awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means a lot. It'd mean a lot more if HI3MPC could hear me. I can't do any more power because this NFED will get, the toroid will get saturated, and the SWR will start going up. I mean, we're like minus 16 and minus 18. We should be able to make this happen. So, I don't know. Matt says we can hear me in Buffalo. You guys dug out all that snow, have you? Yeah, this isn't working, Mike. I'm minus 10. Why is this not working? You know what? I'm going to halt this. Let me just stop trans. Sometimes it just gets screwy. I'm not on transmit even first. That's odd. Other people are calling me. I'm just going to wait to hear you again, Mike, because I want to get the DX. Yeah, there's a couple people calling me. Snow Cones. Specifically, Whiskey X-Ray for Charlie Bravo and Kilo Echo 8 Kilo Whiskey. That's okay. All right, I'm going to zero beat you, Mike, and I'm going to come back. So we're just on 2,200. Let's see what happens. And now Josh is calling me again. Oh, helps if I hit enable transmit. Duh. Oh, look, Los Angeles is trying to go down here too. So we're all trying to work this area. You guys probably can't see that. Let me zoom out a little. Here. This geographic location. Yeah, I get Japan so much here, I have to kind of shake them off. But I could never get them in Michigan. So if you're in New York with your 2 call sign, that's quite the feat. I worked Japan once in Michigan. I could always see them, but I could never get them. All right. Mike, Papa, Charlie, we're going to try this one more time. Except Josh keeps trying to transmit on me. That's okay. FT8 should be able to sort out all this stuff. It shouldn't matter that a bunch of people are calling me, because if it's spread out, it kind of hears everything and decodes it all. So they're not really stepping on you. Hey, the other Mike's here. What's going on, brother? Whoops. Good to see you. All right, we'll come back. We'll get Josh. Let's try Josh. I'm throwing a minus 13 at you. What is this here? I got to get a bigger screen. Dave, KU8RLY from Detroit. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Dave, from Detroit. Go Detroit. I do love Detroit in the summer. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, can we work Josh? Now MPC's throwing a 73 back at me. Man, FT8 is wonky today. All right, Josh, I'm going to halt my transmit on you, and I'm going to throw MPC a 73 here. I got to do that again. We'll wait for that to come back around again. MPC, let me know if this comes through. I just kicked Josh out. Just for you. No, send it to frickin'. Oh my God. Send it to him. Go to him. Well, we all know. I mean, I have you here. This is our confirmation. Hotel India 3, Mike Papa Charlie. I got you. Hopefully you got me. Yeah, see, I'm never going to put up Christmas lights, so. Did you got? Okay, cool. We got it. Awesome. So there you go. We just worked Republica Dominica. That is awesome. And we learned that their money is called the Dominican peso. Did not know that. I thought it was just Mexico that had the pesos. You learn something. See, we just learned because of ham radio. Damn, I hate when that happens. All right. Are we ever going to complete this with Josh? I don't think so. Right on, man. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the contact. Thanks for being here on the stream. You win the live stream today, I think. Josh, you keep saying nothing. All right, sorry, bud. Send me a text. That'll be our confirmation. Oh, Philippines has pesos too. The more you know. All right, boys. I think it's time to wind down the stream here. We've got all the lads in the UK to bed now. All right, this guy's still calling me. Let's do him. It's so hard to stop. I can stop anytime I want, I swear. Bruh. It's not me, it's you. Or wait, it's not you, it's me. However they go. No, it's definitely you. It's definitely you. Well, see, that's what you think. I think otherwise, but that's okay. All right, we got him. FT8 is awesome. I love FT8. Now that I have Grid Tracker. Grid Tracker makes FT8. So if you think, what's N4XLD1, that's not a real call sign, but that's okay. If you think FT8 is boring, that's fine, but download Grid Tracker and then tell me that, because it makes it fun. Or don't. I really don't care. Really don't care. All right, boys. Now it's time to say goodbye because I have a box with Gigaparts tape on it. Yeah. First sign of addiction. I can stop anytime I want. Dude, it's hard, man. You got people coming at you. There's still people coming at me. All right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll be doing this again next Tuesday. We stream every Tuesday at 3 p.m. and do exactly this, except it's on 10 meters. This was a little treat because I don't know how to stream and I screwed up. So I'm going to say 73. Like, share, subscribe, all that crap. And maybe I can end this. I don't know. Stop streaming. There we are. Bye, everybody.